Let's keep it going. So right here. So this is our ultimate. We're going in. Here now they have their ultimate. So they're really strong now because they have the damage boost and the bonus health recharge or whatever. So we have no reason. I mean, they all are going to get healed instantly by this thing. We have no chance of doing anything. You know. So we have to kill this thing immediately. That's like our only thing that we can do right now is just start hitting this over and over again and then avoid dying and react to what's happening, right? Yeah, once that happens, we react. We're out of there anyway. But that, you know. Damn! Okay, so for this one, I haven't played the hero, but I'm pretty sure we can throw it at our feet, right? That's actually really, really important. As long as we can do that and stuff like that, you know, we're kind of throwing it out. Maybe you had another idea with it, but if we want to protect from this thing, yeah, we just throw it at our feet. But damn, that does like 70% of your health. But yeah, it didn't really matter in this situation, but I noticed before you weren't shooting the rocket ultimate either. Okay, so now we can come back. Unfortunately, we used both of our healing ultimates, but we are starting to get our other ultimates, so that's kind of what we're working with for the next fight. Nice comeback, nice comeback, nice body block. Pushing up a little heavy, right? It's a little risky. Kind of got to do it, but being aware of the risk and stuff. Yeah, see, like, we're kind of locked in right here, but really, our chances of killing this guy is not high unless, like, somebody else kind of does it for us. But we want to be very evasive right now. We want to be really not dying. So it didn't become a full-on crisis, but yeah, I think that's a good tip. But right now, again, like nice instinct to immediately come back to cover. Like we want to push out, we want to show, we want to push in, we want to get stuff done, but we have to stay alive. See, like now you're getting drawn into this kill, but the reality is, again, you have this guy right here. Like he's building up charge, and then maybe he'll jump, and then he'll get behind you and hit these guys and kill somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happened. So it ended up working out fine. He kind of did that soon, but I don't think your actions made sense here. Like I didn't play a tank pool. Like I don't 100% know, but I just feel like the cap is up there. I'm by myself. I'm relying on, I only have a Psylocke, which is not really going to be present in this fight right now, as far as like killing squishies in the backline. And then I only have a Cyclops. Like, yeah, he can do good damage, but he only does the triple shot one at a time. So our chances of like sniping and killing these squishies right now is just not very high. And if we see that happening, we could just shoot at them from a distance. We don't have to jump towards them, right? I think we can stay on the ground and just kind of play this strategically and sort of work our way in, and we want to take advantage of these. You know, who knows what this guy would have done anyway? But like if we're making a suboptimal decision right here, that might have been what inspired him to be like, oh, we're attacking the squishies. I'm gonna jump in and do my ultimate right now. But if we would have played it slower and smart, like not super slow obviously, but like slower and smarter, stay on the ground, kind of check people, see what's happening, wait for our advantage to come to us. Again, we can't take forever, of course. We got to play make, but that, you know, that's kind of what I'm picking up on for how to improve this. Then maybe he would find a better positioning and put it somewhere else. Maybe he would do the exact same thing he did right here. But you know, when we are, when we're the tank, you know, it matters like what we do, because we are literally leading our team. So that's fine. He popped his ultimate. Yeah, he did do exactly what I was talking about, right? He's trying to. It's not going to work that well because they can back up and stuff like that. But yeah, he did do a lot of damage. He put the threat on, made these people way up there. You know, we lost all of our momentum and we lost the person. So I think that's. I think you probably already know what I'm going to say is like this, or you know that I'm bringing up this point again. Again, we're just sort of not playing like a tank where we just let the other tank that can do tons of burst damage at close range, we're just letting them come right into our team because we have to play I guess, yeah, we kind of, I mean, cap is literally way over here, So that's kind of, I think, the missing piece in your mentality is to know that you have a Cap. A Cap is like a very weird, different type of hero. He is literally playing in their backline continuously away from the other team. So he doesn't help at all in this situation with any type of damage or kill. He is stalling the cart, which itself is quite valuable. But here, we'll watch him for a bit. Because it's like, you know, we already talked about it, but you're trying to like dive people kind of. But we just have nothing else. I mean, we're not working with the Cap. We only have this guy. Psylocke is not diving currently. So we have no chance. So this is super valuable. You know what I mean? He's doing this. So we need to stay alive. Like, you know what I mean? If I was thinking about it earlier, since I know I'm a Cap, since I know I want Cap to be used to the maximum. So if I'm not trying to, you know, talk about your gameplay, and instead I'm playing the game and I'm looking over here and I see that Cap is doing this, I mean, this is amazing, you know. So I don't want to waste my time trying to like not, you know, make these plays where I'm just jumping on the enemy for no reason. It's like I kind of want to just distract him and keep him over here so he can keep doing this bullshit. And then here we can see, now that they're being drawn in, now we can think about how to play. You know, so yeah, we do have 2 missing people. So to be honest, I don't know. I guess it makes sense to dive him here. So like, why did this guy? Why is he shooting the ground? I don't know. A couple of Cyclops players a little interesting. So it's not that bad. The situation kind of worked out, but allowing him to come in was really where it went wrong. So regardless of the stuff about maybe it's a good time to attack them and whatnot, the Doctor Strange being right there is the problem. So we can even use this. I mean, I guess it's good to block him, but we can even use, if we're planning on doing this and we know he's right here and also he matters too, we can actually put the shield at our feet. That's gonna disappear pretty fast, to be honest. But we can like protect these guys while we do a little push to sort of check out how the push goes, and we can sort of do a small amount of protection for our team during that brief time that we do that. Yeah, see, they have to really focus on like healing you right now. And then he took that. He wants to take that opportunity the second that he gets it, right? He's like, okay, he's doing that, he's doing that. Bam, I'm coming in. And so this person is probably already thinking that, and they're out of there, right? Yeah, so he played it really well. He took a great opportunity there. Where's he at right now? Okay, so he's with us. I didn't even see him. Jesus. Oh, he got blown up, bro. Nice, nice, nice. So again, I don't really play tank pool. Like, if we get the shots, it's fine. But like, I'm pretty sure if we can, we should switch to swords and just come in here and make sure that we secure this kill. I think, yeah, her ult just targeted this one instead. Yep. Okay, so we got him blocked by Strange for a second, and then when he flew over our head, now we're focusing on these guys. But yeah, we've already learned a bunch of times that like our team is vulnerable to pressure, and it's the exact same situation again, right? These 2 guys are completely focusing our backline, so it's making it impossible for our backline to do good stuff, and we're not going to get these kills. It's literally triple heals, you know what I mean? We're not working with anybody else. There's nobody else around. Cap died early. Well, we did have Psylocke, to be honest, so it was kind of a push for the backline, but when he jumped over our head, it's over. I mean, we are 100. I mean, it's kind of tough to like balance everything, but yeah, they just have too much of an advantage. And then we can see this guy's also being strategic. He's gonna go. He's shooting you right now, actually. Yeah, but there was no chance you were killing those guys, right? So he didn't even have to do that, but he saw that opportunity instead of going after the backline, which is also quite good. We lost kind of the main tank. And the cart's right here, so they're going to push it to around here before we really get our team back. We got both of our divers over here. That's fine. Basically waiting for the tank to come back. So he's back. Looks good. We have a Moon Knight now. That's good. That's like a really, really good thing to see, because he was kind of, you know, the Cyclops probably wasn't up to. Seems like this Cyclops might be being more effective than ours. So yeah, we can take our time here. We can't take our time that much, But basically what we want, I actually don't know. I mean, I guess we want to catch it early. We don't want it to get too close. But we only need to stop the cart from going in. We don't need to catch the cart early. So it's actually like, as the cart comes in closer, that actually makes it easier for us to come in. So we don't need to do it way too early, because it's making us really vulnerable to a lot of focused attack if we try to come in early. But it's working. Yeah, it's not working that well though. And yeah, we can also wait for cap specifically, right, too. But yeah, I think we rushed in there because you definitely don't want to be late, but being too early is bad too. So let's see what happens. Focusing him, and we had to jump back out. Now it's getting super close. Nice. Now we have so everything worked out. But now we have the healing ultimate. Now we can get in. Nice reaction with the shield. That's good. We have to be on the cart. I mean, I guess he's gonna be on the cart. But yeah. But since we have the healing ultimate and stuff, I think we basically want to make sure that the cart doesn't go forward at all. Because if it got completed right there, this is all for nothing, right? So we have literally no chance of killing her. We could just back off instantly, because we have to destroy this thing. And if we can't, I mean, the best option for us to do is just go back to the point and see if we can use cover and use healing and stay on the point for longer. This is the only thing we can do in this situation. First, it was good. If our team is holding on to the point, we can dive the back line. But the second that you hear the rocket ult, it's over. You cannot kill this person. She's got a clear sight onto this thing. You can always see the beam. There's no chance. They get a crazy amount of health. You know, sometimes like heals can happen, but yeah. Our only option, we want to destroy this thing, but we actually can't. If we try to destroy this thing with the swords or the gun, they're just going to focus us. We're going to die. So our only choice, once we see this, we just have to go straight to the point and try to get on cover and try to make something happen. We're probably going to die, but it's like our best chance. This is my thinking, right? This is the best thing I can come up with. So now they've got it. But potentially we could have been on point, and then he would come in and we could hold it for, you know, up to like a minute longer, even with no heals. You know, it's unlikely, but you know what I'm saying, right? And then potentially, you know, team would make a play, kill a tank, and then they're back on point, and now we're holding the point down. So this can radically improve our chances of affecting the timer and affecting the match. So yeah, it's a rough situation right now as far as, you know, we have to regroup and take the point. And we only have this ultimate. So yeah, we just use all of our ultimates. So if we have ultimates and stuff like that, we might be able to stop them early down here. But since we have no ultimates, we got to play like 4 ultimates. We got to play, well, I mean, they're in the neutral as well, but they have 3 ultimates now. But once they use their 3rd ultimate, it will take them, their 3rd healing ultimate, it will take them longer to build their healing ultimates. So that's also something to keep in mind whenever people run triple heals. You know, if we could survive their healing ultimate, then it's going to take them longer before they can use their next ones. Potentially we can really get some advantages going by doing that. But yeah, just thinking about where is the next team fight going to take place? Where are we going to be able to stop the cart? Where are we going to make our plays to over and over again lower the time and try to get them at a complete stop if we can. Because at this point, they have enough momentum, they have enough proof of skill and gameplay, and they have enough time on the board that realistically we can expect them to get it all the way to the end. And we're going to try to make them get it to 0. What the hell? Try to get them to get it to 0 seconds on the board, on the clock, right? That's what we want. If we stop them earlier, great. And we need to be like strategic, right? We can't just like throw ourselves at the point and hope that stops it, right? We got to play for ultimates. We got to play for this type of stuff. So right now it's like this is not a bad start. We're waiting for our entire team, and they've pushed way up. But the cart is still way back there, and even nobody's even on the cart right now. So it's actually a pretty good situation for us because it allows us to have our full team back quickly and fight them quickly right here.